Now I have finished the planing of the back as far as planing is possible. We can check the sound. Here we have something more to take care of. So that's it. Before I go on with the scrapers and actually do the same thing as I just did with the planes, I want to point out something that I think is of relevance. First, on the last clip, I told you about the arching, the length arching, how it differs. On the top, you have a long parallel line here, which is very parallel to the underground, and then steeper in the ends, where the long arch on the back is a smooth curve. Given it's the same instrument, it raises a few questions why they didn't do the same arching on both plates. But then also there's another way, another feature that is different, and that is on the same plate. If we look at the arching over here, how it flows into the edge like that, and how it flows into the edge here, we see that this one is much fuller. It's well, the counter curve in the edge is much shorter in the lower part. It doesn't give the same character, and this is also a feature found on almost any old good Italian instrument. So for every feature like this I find, I think it's one step closer to believing that something in the neighborhood of this method was actually used. So now I have about the same pitch in the both plates. And as I said, I think that's good. Every now and then you see a composite violin where the back and the front comes from different instruments, and then you also may see that they are cut down in some places and so on. And these instruments could suffer from not being this unit I'm babbling about. So I think this is important to have them matched. So now I will go on with the scraper. I don't think that is very much to see. It's just have a scraper and fine-tune anything. Either you can, well, I find spruce, it has a tendency to dull the tools. Therefore I start with the back, and first it's more like smoothing out all the marks from the plane. This part where the this dark spot here, this is caused by metal in the wood, and when you go over that with a plane or a scraper, it will dull, actually turn the edge into a comb. It's metal pieces in it, so it will need a instant resharpening of your tool. So I sacrificed one of my planes to do over here, and then I had to go and sharpen it right away. So I'll get back when I'm done with this, and we have the two surfaces also scraped.